Welcome back, everyone, to the University of Texarkana Bandits Dynasty here on College Football 26. And it is the last game of the regular season. Senior Day is here. I messed up. Thought last week was Senior Day, but it's this week. And we've got ODU coming into the Hideout where, on paper, we're the better team. On paper. That doesn't mean anything, but I'm going to say it anyways. We're also expected right now to take on Bowling Green in the Veterans Bowl. We'll see if that holds. Bigger news, though, if Southern Miss loses to South Alabama this week, the Texarkana Bandits, with a win, would be headed to the Sun Belt Championship. Keep that in mind. That is how big this week is. We're not going to know if Southern Miss wins until the game's over, and I'll guarantee you we'll touch on it. But that is how big this game is. Also, just a fun little thing, Buddy Gordon, number 10 on the list for the Dick Butkus Award. That's just a cool little thing. Buddy Gordon getting recognized. We, of course, are still going to be without Themba Eldridge for this game, but ODU, well, they are banged up. They are going to be without a lot of players. 2 running backs, a guard, a linebacker, a tackle, and a Mike linebacker, arguably their best Mike linebacker. They will have, though, Jaden Davis, the quarterback, who can do just about everything. Dual threat quarterback, decent arm strength, however his accuracy isn't the greatest, a bit spotty there at times. But he can run around with football and get away from trouble if need be. And so far his season has been decent. 17 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. ODU would love him to be better than that, but hey, it's been solid for him. Defensively, they will have Caleb Wheatland. He may not be the other linebacker who's banged up, but he's a higher overall. Does that mean anything? Not really, but he is a fantastic coverage linebacker who might cause some problems for this offense if it comes down to it. The Auburn transfer has 1.5 sacks and a pick to go along with his 87 tackles this season. So let's see how things go as we're off in this one. And it is going to be returned by Ryunosuke Woods to begin things, and he'll get up to near the 25, maybe the 24-yard line. And an ODU injury already. It's Jaden Hamilton. Last regular season game for him for some of these seniors. It's their last game in a Bandit uniform. As no Frankie Rowan today, he came out with the seniors, but you know, he's still a bit banged up as JCP turns a small gain into a big one as the catch and run picks up 33. That's quite the way to begin things. 1st and 10. After the JCP reception, a flag flies as that motion took too much time. And that'll be a delay of game. Sometimes you forget how long the motion takes. 1st and 15 now. Hamilton in the gun. Delayed handoff here to Ryunosuke Woods, who gets all of that yardage back and more. Gain of 11 off the draw. And that goes to 2nd and 4 now. Looking to throw. Hamilton downfield. Douglas can't hold that one in. Incomplete. And that'll be 3rd and 4 as that one sailed over him. Hand off to James McNeil. Gets a little caught up on his center. But either way, that's going to be a 1st down. New set of downs. Play action. Plenty of time, but intercepted. He wanted JCP. JCP wasn't ready, and that's intercepted for the first pick of the day Old Dominion with great starting field position now thanks to Jaden Hamilton's mistake. You can't be making those mistakes right off the bat. 1st and 10 for Jaden Davis. And the ODU offense, the Monarchs already with that play are in Texarkana territory, and Arno Fabian banged up on the tackle. That's not what we want to see. We've already seen games without our top corner, Zach Field, but that is a big loss with Fabian out as that one's knocked loose and incomplete. So 3rd and 7. Pressure sent. Plenty of time for Jaden Davis. Takes the shot, and it's knocked incomplete. It was Zach Field on coverage, and that is a good way to at least finish the drive as they were able to make sure nothing comes of the pick. Ryunosuke Woods with 7 off that first run. Play action is not going to work as it was the setup for the play action screen to Shaq McBath. Does not work out. And on 3rd down, it's incomplete. This game is not starting out the way you would expect against a team everybody expected you to beat, as Irvin Lamar with a nice deflection there. 2nd and 10, of course, this game a must-win, as I talked about. Possible Sun Belt title opportunity on the line. 3rd down and 5. Davis just sets the screen up, but good defense there by Buddy Gordon. And that is going to bring the offense back out inside their own 10 as Hamilton picks up 3 out of that run. 2nd and 7. Handoff. Here goes to James McNeil. A fantastic block by Corey Nervy. Got him the 1st down. And that's going to at least get him out of the shadow of their own end zone. Now they got some space to work with as that one's caught. It's going to be a gain of 5. Wesley Niles checks in now. And downfield intercepted, though, intended for Douglas Falcon. And that one is brought down inside the 10. And the 2nd interception of the day. I don't believe that's Brandon Crutchfield a 2nd time. Give me the name game, because if so, it's been a good day for him. And it's not Jamel Madison, the man with the interception. The 2nd already in the 1st quarter, as that's not going to go anywhere. Defense has done their job to keep them from scoring. I don't know how well you can stop them here as they're nearly there. The fullback, though, powers his way through an arm tackle, is in the end zone, and the power of the fullback is strong with ODU as they score the 1st touchdown of the day. So the 1st interception didn't get anything for ODU. The 2nd gets them 6 in the long run. And now what do you do if you're Texarkana? Hamilton has had a rough start so far. Through the air again. This one's caught. Allen getting close to a new set of downs, as they're going to have an opportunity here with Leslie Niles, but they go with the quarterback sneak. It picks up the 1st. Looking to throw here. Underneath and dropped by Julian Allen. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Ryunosuke Woods finds a chunk. That's going to bring up a more manageable 3rd and 6, but still not the greatest outlook here, and 3rd downs have not been favorable right now, as JCP at least picks up the 1st here on the crosser. First and 10. This one well off the mark for Douglas Falcon. That was a miss Hamilton doesn't normally make there. Well off the mark for his top target. And that one just dropped. Falcon hit as that ball got there. And now it's 3rd down and 10. Can they pick up the first, though? And that one sails over Shaq McBath. Incomplete. Back to the Monarchs offense. And it has been a sluggish day for the Bandits offense here as the first quarter nearly out of this one. As Davis takes the shot. That one is caught. There's the big play for ODU. They've been running this no-huddle offense all day long. Now Davis connects. That's going to be another nice catch as that takes us to the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Monarchs on top. And the upset alert, I think, is blaring right now. Okay, second quarter of action begins. Jaden Davis in the shotgun, hands off here, and nowhere to go for Dustin Swift, the fullback. I don't believe related at all to Taylor. Picks up nothing there, as over the middle, though, they've got the big first down reception. They go quickly again. Hand off to Dustin Swift. The fullback picks up 4. 2nd and 6. They go Swift again. He's dropped. That's Little Mac making the tackle. 3rd down and 6. With time, Davis to the end zone, and it's intercepted! Zach Field, I think his excitement got the best of him as he ran out that ball. Should have just taken the knee, but either way, it's a huge interception for Texarkana to keep ODU off the board for a second time. So the offense back out here, 1st and 10. Their first drive of this second quarter as they go to the option, and that's going to be only a 1-yard pickup. 2nd and 9. This is a screen setup. Douglas with room, bounces off a man, and he's got the first down. So 1st and 10 after the Douglas first down. They go back to their ground game. James McNeil, he's got another big run in him. And Jaleel Culbreth banged up here for ODU. That's going to be a loss for the defense here. Is now 1st and 10 in the empty. Flag flies. It's another delay of game. I had a couple of those, and I couldn't tell you exactly why on that one. I know motion has gotten the best of me. 1st and 10. Deep shot intended for Falcon, but he can't haul it in. Took a shoulder to the chest, which knocked that loose. As they go back to their ground game with James McNeil, and look at the running room for the first down. Maybe keep it on the ground with McNeil. There has been a lot of green grass for him so far. As they go back to him, and that is going to be another first down. 1st and 10. Hamilton in the gun. And that one's intercepted. The RPO was caught, and it's to the 20-10-5 touchdown. So the first touchdown thrown by Hamilton today was going the other way. Jordan Hayes, pick 6. That is the 3rd interception in the first half. Not what you want to see out of Jordan Hamilton. Or I'm sorry, Jaden Hamilton. As now, there is no Jaden Hamilton to talk about. It is Dwayne Marley in the ball game as that one was knocked out of Shaq's hands. 2nd and 10. Handoff here goes to McNeil. He goes nowhere. Not the first drive Marley wants. 3rd down and 10. Empty. Marley with time over the middle. That's caught. Julian Allen. So a big pickup for Allen continues the drive. Handoff here. Nowhere to go for McNeil. 2nd and 13 now. Marley. Checks that one to McNeil. Stays in bounds. He's got the first down. James McNeil has been the biggest playmaker so far. Screen set up. That's for Rionosuke Woods. He cuts it back in. Breaks off a 1. That's going to be a nice 9-yard pickup. Maybe the best drive so far today, but let's just hope it doesn't end like some of the others, as that's no gain. 3rd down and 1. Marley takes the shot. It's incomplete. And on 4th and 1, the offense is out there. They go to the cross. There's the mesh, bread and butter. Doesn't work. The drop leads to a turnover on downs. And now ODU with a chance. 2nd and 6. Davis run out of time. That one's caught. And that's a big first down. It looked like maybe it'll be knocked down. It was not. Handoff here. Plenty of room. That is a wide receiver, a running back, and he's going to get all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal. Handoff. Touchdown, and that makes it a 3-score ball game at the 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10 now. Texarkana just looking for anything as this one is caught. They are playing some prevent defense there for ODU. Shocked to be doing that with just 2 minutes to go. They set the screen for JCP. He's going to pick up 8. 2nd and 2. Plenty of time for Marley. He's on the run. Not the fastest guy as he gets taken down. So 3rd and 2. Takes off again. He's got the first down. The voice is slowly leaving me, but it is fine. 1st and 10. Marley to throw, connects Falcon on the curl. That's a first down. 45 seconds, 2 timeouts. Can they get points as McNeil goes nowhere? 2nd timeout has to be taken. That prevent defense again. 2nd and 13. That one's just over the head of everyone. 3rd and 13. Marley to throw with time. Knocked away from Shaq. They keep the offense out there on 4th and 13. They need something to work for them. Well, that one worked. Touchdown, JCP. He just got in the open field, no one around him, and Marley put the perfect ball on him. Finally, we're on the board as we head to halftime, and what we thought would be a much easier game is certainly not. 21-7, and Texarkana, when you look at the numbers and the time of possession, should be killing them. They are not, by any means. Luckily, Eric Wells, we're killing it right now in his recruiting. I'm worried about this in the offseason, but right now, going great. Dante Blade finally is taking note of the Bandits. That's a positive. Not the biggest, but a positive. And as for Bush, the fullback, he still isn't paying attention. Let's hope he does sooner rather than later. And an update on AJ Matlock, the kicker. We're the only team involved. Should be easy, hopefully, on that one. So the second half is going to be telling. 21-7 right now. Texarkana needs to do a lot to recover. Okay, second half of action underway. Handoff for ODU to begin, and that is going to be a 4-yard pickup. The defense needs a pivotal stop on this drive. They're going to need one early. They want a chance as that one is caught. New set of downs. Looking to throw. Jaden Davis rushed as that one is caught. Second and 2. Pistol set now. It's a handoff, but nowhere to go. Little Mac on top of it. Another good play by Little Mac against the run. He did that fantastically last week. So the pressure got there, and the ball incomplete was dropped by the receiver. So a huge drop allows for a big run for James McNeil. What a start to this drive. Texarkana with a huge run from James McNeil, who eclipses 100 yards rushing on that one. So a first down, and Leslie Niles has to check in as this one's caught. Julian Allen on the curl. First and goal. Marley still in the ball game. They have not brought back Hamilton yet, at least today, as that is a big touchdown for James McNeil. He is taken over as that workhorse with Rowan heavily banged up, and it has worked out for him, especially today now. First and 10. Still a 7-point deficit as Kellen Jepson makes that tackle. Shotgun set, Swift in motion. As that's just a check down, and that's not going to go far. It's going to stay third and long as they go empty. Davis with time. Plenty of it. And wide open, a massive first down. So that puts them into Bandits territory. Dustin Swift goes nowhere. Another good tackle there. Second and 15. Nothing going there. That's just a miss. As it's third and 15. This one, though, caught down the seam. It's a first down. And ODU continues to get the best of Texarkana. Davis on the run, finds an open man, and he is going to sidestep into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. And right when Texarkana had a bit of momentum, ODU shuts that down real fast with a counter drive to go back to a 2-score lead. So here we go. Marley, you did it once. Can you take the team down again? As that is going to be enough for the first. 1st and 10. Woods in the ball game. Hand off to Woods. Ryunosuke Woods with a first down. 1st and 10. Play action. Marley downfield. That one is dropped. 2nd and 10. Marley with time takes the shot down to JCP, but incomplete, batted away. So 5 wide. Big 3rd down here. Downfield, that's caught. Julian Allen gets the best of him again. Now a new set of downs in Monarch territory. Ryunosuke Woods fighting for extra yards. 2nd and 3. Deep shot, Falcon. It's over his head. Just no deep accuracy on this team right now. Neither quarterback great at it, but the underneath to JCP, he's going to have the first down to the 10. 1st and goal. Marley to the end zone, and that's too far for Allen. 2nd and goal now. Marley connects with the wrong colored jersey. He wanted Falcon, similar to most of the picks for Hamilton, and this one goes all the way back to the Texarkana 31. It's the 4th interception of the day for ODU, and Texarkana, right when they were getting right back into it, make a mistake again. Can't be doing that. That's definite. As the pressure gets to Davis, but he's able to get away for a second, and that one's at least incomplete. Man in motion. It's a handoff. Nowhere to go, though. Well defended. It was Little Mac who brought him down in the end, as it'll be 3rd and 8. Pressure coming. Davis loses the football. It's recovered. Buddy Gordon. Texarkana with the strip sack and recovery, as that is huge. It was Sterling with the sack, Buddy Gordon with the recovery, and Texarkana now with a little bit of life with their first turnover of the day. First and 10 now. Play action. Marley cannot connect. That one's broken up. 2nd and 10. Marley looking to throw. Plenty of time. Finds a wide open Douglas Falcon, and that'll be a new set of downs. Back in Monarch territory. To the ground game, it's James McNeil. He's going to have a first down and more. His good day continues. Flag flies in. This is going to be a false start on Shaq McPath. They got confused with all the audibling. And now it's 1st and 15. We've been in this situation a lot today because of delay of game penalties, as James McNeil, though, breaks off a tackle. First down and more as he's down to the 2. So last play maybe of the 3rd quarter here. Marley cannot connect off the hands of Falcon. 2nd and goal, last play of the 3rd. Handoff McNeil. He's brought down shy of the end zone. And that will take us to the fourth and final quarter of action. It's 28-14. They just need to break that plane and they are back in this. Third and goal from the 2. Leslie Niles in the ballgame. Handoff. Good blocking as Niles is in. It's been money with him at the goal line. Touchdown Texarkana, and it is a one-score game again. Defense just has to play well. It's been a lot of mistakes by the offense that's put them in this hole more than the defense. So let's hope the defense can come up with it. Davis to throw, connects. It's a first down. Full house set here. Hand off, but nowhere to go. Well defended. Second and 14. Plenty of time for Davis. He takes the shot. That's broken up. Third and 14 now. He's looking to throw. It's a screen setup. Swift, he's a fullback, doesn't have the greatest of speed, and he does not get the first. That is a big stop. Marley out of the gun. They start simple crossers as that one, though, is broken up. Second and 10. It's a check down here. Julian Allen, he's going to have 9. So third down and short. Ryunosuke Woods in the ball game. They go Woods' way. First down and more. First and 10. Marley out of the gun with a chance here. He connects but dropped. It's been something I've said way too much today, is dropped. Second and 10 now. That one batted away. Had an open man on the zig route. Didn't even look his way. Third and 10. This one caught. JCP. That one finally a catch and run in stride. It's a new set of downs. It's a huge first down now for Texarkana as they have to keep this momentum going. Just over 8 minutes left in this ball game, down 1 score, as that one over the head of his intended target. Second and 10. Handoff, James McNeil. He's got a good amount of room there. Third down and 5 now. Over $170 on the day for McNeil. As that one was almost intercepted. We almost saw pick number 5 there as fourth down and the offense stays out. Plenty of time. That one is caught. I don't know how, but JCP brings it in. Either way, it's a new set of downs. And this one's caught. JCP. He's got it all the way down to the 1. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Leslie Niles checks in the goal line package. They flip it his way. He's gonna have it. Touchdown, Bandits. It's gonna be a tie ball game. You can call it a comeback. Down at one point, 21-0. This team has tied it up with 6 minutes to go. Has nowhere to go for the running back as that's Little Mac again on the tackle. Hand off again, nowhere to go. 3rd down and 11. It's a screen, but that missed the mark, and that means with a good field position, it's Texarkana football. Screen set up. Falcon doesn't go far. 2nd down and 10 now. It's a direct snap to James McNeil, and he's going to have a gain of 3. 3rd down and 7. Wide open over the middle. Douglas Falcon has the first. So another big 1st down for the number 1 wideout. With 3 minutes left to go here, they are just about in guaranteed field goal range as James McNeil gets them there, I'd say. 2nd and 2. Leslie Niles checks in. They go Niles' way. That's going to be enough for the first, and it is the 2-minute warning. So now the clock becomes the enemy for ODU. A big hit there on McNeil. He has gotten the workload today. 2nd and 11. Play action. Wide open. That's Kellen Morrow, and he's going to have enough for the first. 1st and goal. First timeout was taken there by ODU. Hand off to Leslie Niles. He's down to the 2. 2nd timeout taken by the Monarchs. 2nd and goal from the 2. They go Niles again, and he's down right at the 2 again. So 3rd and goal. Can they cash it in? Hand off Niles. He doesn't get anywhere, but no timeouts are left for ODU. So with under 30 seconds, the Roncalli field goal is good. And it is for the first time a Texarkana Bandits lead. With 22 seconds, no timeouts, ODU needs 3 to tie. And that one is caught underneath. Not enough for the first. They've got to hurry. Second and 2. They spike it. 9 seconds left. They've got maybe 1-2 plays at most. Prevent defense in play. Jaden Davis gonna take off with it. And that's a slide. They're gonna have to move quick, as the time will expire and this game is over. What a comeback from Texarkana. 31-28. Dwayne Marley comes in after a massive breakdown in the first half by Jaden Hamilton. And he goes 20 of 37, 290, a touchdown, a pick, but brings them back to win this ball game. You've got to kind of think now there's maybe a bit of a quarterback controversy going forward, or at least going into next season. Now that can all be unseated depending on how guys work in the offseason, but right now you got to think there's a bit of a question. Receiving wise, big day for JCP with 159, 83 for Allen, 62 for Falcon. The big three did their thing with the ball in their hands. That's all that really mattered there. Gunnar Brewer, 12 pancakes, but also gave up the 1 sack this week. And Little Mac, for the second straight week, leads us in tackles. Sterling, of course, had the big sack that would be a forced fumble, that would lead to the Buddy Gordon recovery, that would lead to a big score. And, of course, Zach Field with his interception that kept ODU off the scoreboard again. as a big commitment here. David Kukwa commits to the Bandits, as well as Tevita Finau. So a couple of big commitments there to get this team ready for the bowl game, as Southern Miss gets the win over South Alabama 35-29. They will be in the Sun Belt title game, but there is good news. Byron Robbins has committed to the Bandits. Big get there, as a 3-star athlete. We'll see what his best spot is. As Arch Manning, no shock here, takes home the Heisman. They were waiting to give it to him, I'm sure. Big year for him. Well, now, we look forward to the beaches of Myrtle Beach. And it's back to the teal turf for the 24th ranked Texarkana Bandits as they face the North Texas Mean Green. It's going to be a big bowl game because 1, we're ranked for the first time in school history. 2, it's a chance for double-digit wins. Big opportunity in front of these Bandits. We'll see how they do. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But we'll see you guys next time.